Yo, what's up guys? Alex here with another YouTube video. This time on the other segment of Alex Garage. We are here at Palm Beach Dyno in West Palm Beach picking up a new Whipple supercharger pulley. This is a little bit smaller than what's on the car right now. So we're gonna swap this out in this video on my Mach 1 that is obviously Whipple supercharged. I'll show you a video of the dyno pull when we did it the first time on what it made, and then after that we are going to put the car back on the dyno and see what it makes with the smaller pulley and some good fuel. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Yeah, this is my 2022 Ford Mach 1 Mustang in fighter jet gray. It's lowered on some Steeda lowering springs. It's got 20 by 11.5 in the rear, 20 by 10 in the front. Belgian Classic 5s, and I think it's a Gloss machine is what they call it. And under the hood, has a Gen 5 3.0 Stage 2 Whipple supercharger, as well as some Stainless Works long tube headers, H-pipe, and then the mufflers in the rear are factory mufflers. It does have some other suspension stuff in the rear. It has the kit from Steeda Performance. That's the Stop the Hop kit is what they call it. So all aluminum links, all bushings, subframe bushings, everything, and it's night and day difference. If you do not have any suspension done, I highly suggest at least that made the world of difference in the way this car performed and handled. So alright guys, here we are back at the house. It is currently raining, so we're gonna do this in the garage, hence why I am doing this today, because it's a rainy day, so we'll do this. So this is the pulley that's on there now. It's a 3875. We're gonna go down to one pulley size. So what I'm gonna do first is get these loosened, so the tension of the belt is holding it. And then I will grab the tensioner down here, loosen it, take the belt off, take this off, slide the new one on, start the bolts, put the belt back on, and then we will torque them. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. So it should take us about 5-10 minutes or so. And then whenever the weather clears up, I'll try to pull the car out and give you guys an actual walk around. All right guys, so I got the 3875 pulley off. Here it is right here. Here's the new 375 that we're gonna put on. Just to make it a little easier, I did take the two screws out holding my coolant tank on. There it sits right here, and I just lifted the coolant tank up. I have enough slack in my lines to move it so I can get my my tensioner puller off, so I can get the belt slack and then take it off. So yeah, I mean, it's not that much of a difference. I think it's only supposed to be like 1 or 2 pounds of boost, but the size, it's pretty minimal, but I think it's only supposed to add like 2 pounds of boost. So adding another 2 pounds or so, and then having Palm Beach Dyno retune it on the 93, try to squeeze a little bit more power out of it. Probably even run a different fuel, I'm not sure yet, and see how that goes, see how much power we can make out of this thing. But yeah, let me get this 375 pulley set on here, and then I'll get the new Allens, because it did come with new Allens. I don't want to reuse these because they may strip in the process, so I'll put the new one on there. It doesn't say any Loctite or anything. The other ones didn't have Loctite on them, so I'm not going to put the new ones in with Loctite, but I am going to torque them. I think Whipple says it's 130 inch-pounds. I'm going to double check that, and then I'll pull my torque wrench out of the toolbox and torque it down. So yeah, let me get the screws started. I'll put the belt back on, and then I'll come back when I'm doing the final torque. Torque wrench set to 130 inch-pounds, which feels really, really light, but I mean, these bolts are really, really small, so if that's what they say. No Loctite, like I said, I didn't put any Loctite on these because the old ones didn't have Loctite on them, so I'm not gonna put Loctite on the new ones. And I mean, it is turning the rotors a little bit, so 130 inch-pounds, it's pretty good. So yeah, let me put the coolant tank back on, take off my tensioner thing that I use to take the belt off, and then I'll start the car. It's not gonna make a difference just idling, but yeah, make sure the belt's routed right. I did have it off by one tooth on the tensioner down there, and I made sure all of them are routed correctly. So yeah, let me put this tank back on, and then I'll come back in a second. So I have some explaining to do. As you can see in that clip, that wasn't the Mach 1 on the dyno. So the Mach 1 is no more. Bald Nitto G2s and slick road, you know, with high horsepower car. I should have had a drag pack on that car, and it was coming the week after. It was supposed to go on the dyno Monday. That same Monday, before the dyno, the new tires were supposed to be put on. It's unfortunate and it happened, but it's okay. Because now, as you can tell, I did not wrap the Mach 1. I actually just went and got another GT. So this is my 2023 GT Premium, and the blower is not on the car yet. Let's get into that. So in my little pile of corner stuff, there's my supercharger off the Mach 1, and it is definitely going onto this car. Right now it's tuned on E85 from Palm Beach Dyno. I made 445, 450 I think it was. And yeah, it's begging to be boosted. So yeah, that's the update. Unfortunately, I no longer have the Mach 1, but I do now have a GT in eruption green, and I will be posting once I get the parts that I need that were damaged. But I'm excited to put the supercharger on and get back to it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.